Welcome to Artificial Realities. This is the third room of the exhibition. It's entitled Selected Paths. This work on my right is by Jacob Hashimoto, and it's entitled What Has Been Here All Along. The artist in this work has created an artificial landscape for the viewer. It's a really interesting work because it blurs the lines between paintings, sculpture and installation. One of my favourite parts of the canvas is the lower section, where the artist has incorporated real pieces of grass. This makes the work both alien and familiar for the viewer. Over here, we have a work by Rachel Whiteread. The piece is called White, Yellow and Red. I think that the work is really interesting because it has a mimetic quality and likeness of real glasses and bowls. However, this is highly contrasted by the bright colours in the background, creating a strange, jarring, familiar and yet unfamiliar work that we also saw in the Jacob Hashimoto piece, What Has Been Here All Along. This work is by Chris Kenny, who is a former student of the Courtauld. The piece is entitled, Does the Darkness Make You Long for Love? The piece incorporates the attitudes that we should be adopting whilst in this room. We need to look very, very closely at the work in order to understand its full meaning. The work has been taken from pieces of newspaper and books and cut up in order to create a poetic masterpiece. There are phrases such as, what is the meaning of December? And are you still in a trance within the work? That are jarring but relatable, which makes the piece so beautiful and poetic. This work is by Jim Lambie. The piece is called Radiator Pink. It's made from sections of doors. And immediately what struck me as interesting about this piece is the portal-like quality that it has. It's also interesting because it subverts the normal use of a door and changes its function, which is the kind of artificial quality that we were looking at within the exhibition. He's also managed to create turn a functional object into something very, very beautiful and aesthetically very pleasing. He's also placed mirrors along the sides. And there's something very interesting about that because it has a kind of mirror-like, almost window-like quality that transports the viewer, but also incorporates the viewer into the artwork because they can see their own reflection. This also contrasts with Jonathan Vinitsky's work, The Introduction Yoo-Hoo, which I'll be talking about in a moment. As I said, we are now with Jonathan Vinitsky's work, The Introduction Yoo-Hoo. He has stretched black elastic across nails to create a door. It's an oversized door which creates something almost unfamiliar for the viewer. We've placed this within the corridor of the Courtauld, alongside lots of other normal, real doors. So there's this interplay between what is real, what is unfamiliar, what is truthful and what is false. I'm currently with Megan Geckler's installation at the Courtauld Institute of Art. This piece is called Hallucinate and Tranquilize. I have been lucky enough to be one of the installation assistants to Megan. In the process, I've actually become one of her friends. She's a wonderful artist and she organises all of her designs in 3D installations at home, digitally, before she comes to the place that she puts them up in. This piece has inhabited the Courtauld Institute of Art in a way that no other piece has done. She has managed to transform this stairwell into a hidden utopia. All of the colours are associated with that concept of a utopia. We have greens and blues and dark blues, and then we have the globe yellows at the bottom. The piece starts with a negative space at the top and ends in a vortex at the bottom, which shows this concept of reality that we're trying to expose within the exhibition. Without the negative space at the top, the vortex cannot truly be realised. Her work truly captures our theme.